Welcome to Toffee TV, it's the Everton News Daily. It's Thursday the 8th of March. Sam Allardyce has done his pre-match press conference ahead of the game with Brighton at Goodison at the weekend. He's confirmed that Leighton, Baines, Romero, Funes Mori and Phil Jagielka are all available for the visit of Brighton. Two of them for me have to start at the weekend, Baines and Jagielka. They've got to be in our team at the weekend to sort that defence out. That's all over the place at the minute. Funes Mori's played a couple of played 3 under-23 games, played 90 minutes the other night against Brighton, against Swansea, and looked quite good, but just for me personally, I think Jags has got to be back in there just to get some organisation into that back four. Sam Allardyce did confirm that Mangala is out for the rest of the season. We kind of need that anyway, and said that obviously only him and James McCarthy are long term, so it's good that we're getting the players back. But we got a good bill of health going into these last 9 games, because we've got to start winning games very quickly. When we are much better at home than we are away. He again spoke about the home form and said that we have to address the away form. We know, but that starts on Saturday, because it is a big game. We've put ourselves under unnecessary pressure losing the 2 away games, so we have to come out Saturday, and although Brighton are on a good run at the moment, we've got to make sure that we get the 3 points at the weekend, and I think Baines and Jagielka are key to those 3 points. Sam Allardyce also spoke about his long-term future. He said he wants to stay beyond the season. He said he didn't come out of retirement for another short-term job. Everton, the reason why he came out of retirement, Everton had a long-term vision and he wants to be part of it. He said that he speaks to Farhad Moshiri, but those conversations are confidential. Interestingly, he did say we're going through a difficult patch though at the moment, so you just wonder whether he knows that Farhad Moshiri is not convinced that he's the long-term solution. I know a lot of Evertonians certainly aren't convinced, but it's I suppose he's that in his mind he wants to stay longer than this. He wants to try and get through to the end of the season and then reassess and get rid of players who we want. He wants out, bring ones he wants in, and plan ahead. That may not necessarily be what the majority of Evertonians want, who knows, but he certainly wants to stay beyond this season. So it's going to be interesting few months ahead under Sam. Let's see if he can start getting some wins. A bit of news: Tyus Browning, who is on loan at Sunderland, has been ruled out for the rest of the season. He's been injured on and off this season. Apparently he's done well when he's been available. He's played quite a few games, but he does seem to have these injuries there, Tyus, every season, and that's kind of curtailed his progression. Brendan Galloway played for Sunderland reserves last night, so you're looking, Sunderland are struggling big time. It looks like they need snookers to try and stay up, so it'll be interesting to see whether Chris Coleman gives Galloway a game now with Browning out, because he was a centre-back when we bought him from Milton Keynes Dons, but being used at left-back obviously at Everton and at West Brom and now at Sunderland. But another loan move that hasn't gone as well as it probably should have done for someone of Brendan Galloway's promise, and you'd have to question Everton's side of that and also Sunderland's side of it, and also Galloway's, really, because he's given these opportunities. Is he just not taking them? Is he not working hard enough, or is he just not good enough? Would he have been better just staying with David Unsworth and letting David Unsworth guide him for the season? Who knows? And that's something, we spoke about Callum Connolly the other day. That's something that I think Everton have to get right. Martin Dobson's doing the loan, the overseeing of the loan, but I think it's something that David Unsworth and Steve Walsh, if he's still here, has to look at in the summer, appointing somebody who's going to make these decisions and with the best interests of our young players, so that they don't slip through the net and fall away when the promising players, and that's it. And Mo Bezic as well was in action again for Middlesbrough earlier in the week, and they're making noises about keeping him. He's been really good for them so far. Their fans love him, so he's another one, isn't he? He's a player that, is he or isn't he? gonna do at Everton. Injuries have curtailed him. Looks like a very good footballer. Looks way short of match fitness when we've seen him in the first team. That's probably because he just doesn't get enough games. So be interesting to see what happens in Mo's future as well in the summer. But again, that all feeds back into who's the actual manager, who's the coach, who's it going to be? Is it going to be Sam Allardyce, or do we get someone who actually coaches and everyone can get behind, because you know the fractures are there? Who knows? If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It takes a second. And if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. See you later.